21 degrees in Miami. 21. When was the last time your morning coffee froze before you could drink it in South Florida? Right now, over 40 million people are dealing with temperatures 30 degrees below normal. Schools closed, pipes bursting, infrastructure buckling under cold it was never designed to handle. But here's what matters for your week. I'm going to tell you exactly when the next 3 cold shots arrive, which cities get hit hardest, and why the pattern shift happening in the next 72 hours changes everything about February's forecast. Drop your location in the comments right now. I am tracking 5 separate weather systems over the next 10 days, and tomorrow's video will have personalized timing for your area based on what you tell me today. Let me give you the immediate timeline. Chicago, you are looking at -4 by tomorrow morning. Atlanta stays below freezing until Tuesday afternoon. New York City, your coldest morning is Wednesday at 11 degrees. Denver actually warms up to 48 by Tuesday, while Phoenix hits 72. Boston, you are stuck in the teens through Wednesday morning. The jet stream is doing something it hasn't done all winter. Right now, it's diving straight south, almost vertical from Montana down to the Gulf Coast. That S, why Orlando hit 32 degrees this morning, why there are videos of frozen iguanas falling from trees in Fort Lauderdale. But starting Monday night, that vertical drop starts tilting. By Wednesday, we're re-looking at a northwest to southeast flow from Seattle through the Carolinas instead of that straight north-south plunge. What does that mean for you, the extreme cold pulling out of the deep south by Tuesday? Temperatures in Birmingham jump from 26 tomorrow morning to 51 by Tuesday afternoon. New Orleans goes from 29 right now to 56 on Tuesday. The relief is real and it's coming fast for the Gulf Coast states. But, and this is important, that same pattern shift sends the cold air screaming back into the Ohio Valley and Mid-Atlantic on Wednesday and Thursday. Pittsburgh, URI at 34 tomorrow, warming to 41 Tuesday, then crashing back to 19 by Thursday morning. Columbus follows almost the same track, 31 tomorrow, 43 Tuesday, then 17 Thursday morning. This whipsaw pattern is going to be brutal on infrastructure. Water systems Don T handle these swings well. Let me talk about what is happening in the Carolinas right now because the snowfall totals from yesterday's SE storm are genuinely impressive. Greensboro picked up 16.4 inches. Charlotte measured 14.7. These are serious numbers for cities that maybe see 1 or 2 significant snows per winter. Asheville, up in the mountains, hit 18.2 inches in some locations. Raleigh got robbed. Most areas saw 2 to 3 inches, maybe 4 in isolated spots. There was a dry slot that developed, basically a gap in the moisture, and it sat right over the triangle area for hours. Meanwhile, just 60 miles west, they remeasuring snow by the foot. That's forecasting. Sometimes a system performs exactly where you don't need it to and underperforms where you're watching hardest. Over near Wilmington and down toward Myrtle Beach, they did better than Raleigh. 7 to 9 inches was common. Some spots near the coast pushed past 10. South Carolina didn't get the blockbuster totals North Carolina saw, but Columbia measured about 6 inches, which for them is significant. Now here S, where the pattern gets interesting, and this is something we need to watch develop over the next 48 hours. The European model and the GFS model are showing different solutions for the weekend system. The European wants to develop a stronger low pressure off the Carolina coast by Friday night, which would pull more moisture and potentially bring snow as far south as Virginia Beach and the Outer Banks Saturday morning. The GFS keeps that energy farther north, mostly impacting New England with any weekend snow. Which one is right? We 1T know until we see Monday night S model runs. Check back tomorrow because that's when we'll have much better clarity on whether this stays a northern system or dips south. The difference between these two solutions is about 6 to 8 inches of snow for roughly 20 million people, so it matters. Let me give you the temperature progression for the next week, and I'm going to hit a lot of cities quickly here because you need to know what S coming for your location. Detroit, you are at -1 tomorrow morning, 17 tomorrow afternoon. Tuesday brings a brief warm-up to 34, then Wednesday crashes you back to 12. Thursday morning, 8 degrees. That cold air just camps out through the weekend with highs barely reaching 22 on Saturday. Cleveland mirrors Detroit almost exactly. 0 tomorrow morning, 14 tomorrow afternoon, 32 Tuesday, then back to single digits Wednesday and Thursday. Milwaukee, you are colder. -6 tomorrow morning, you warm to just 12 tomorrow afternoon. Tuesday gets you to 29, then Wednesday drops you to 6 degrees. Thursday morning, -2. By Friday morning, some suburbs could touch -10. Minneapolis, you're in a different category entirely. -15 tomorrow morning, high temperature tomorrow of -3. Tuesday, you finally break 0 with a high of 7 degrees. But Wednesday brings another plunge to -8. And Thursday morning, -20 is possible in the metro area. Outstate Minnesota could see -35 to -40 with wind chill by Thursday morning. Kansas City, you are at 18 tomorrow, warming to 41 Tuesday, then dropping back to 23 Wednesday. Not as severe as areas to your north, but still two distinct cold shots. St. Louis, 21 tomorrow, 45 Tuesday, 27 Wednesday. You're on the edge of the worst cold both times. Indianapolis, 15 tomorrow, 39 Tuesday, 14 Wednesday. You get the full brunt of both systems. Nashville, you are at 24 tomorrow, then jumping to 53 Tuesday. This is where the pattern shift really shows up. You stay mild Wednesday at 48, then drop Friday to 34. The second cold blast mostly misses you. Memphis, 26 tomorrow, 57 Tuesday, 51 Wednesday. Same story. The Deep South escapes the second round. Little Rock, 25 tomorrow, 59 Tuesday. You are done with the worst of it by Monday night. Oklahoma City, 22 tomorrow, 51 Tuesday, 48 Wednesday. But then Thursday brings a cold front and you drop to 29 with some snow possible Thursday night. That is something to monitor. At the 17-minute mark, I'll talk about snow potential for the southern plains, but it is looking increasingly likely. Dallas, you are at 28 tomorrow, jumping to 61 Tuesday. Classic Texas winter whipsaw. Wednesday, you are still at 63, then Thursday, a cold front drops you to 39. The GFS model shows a possibility of some ice Thursday night into Friday morning for the Metroplex. This isn't high confidence yet, but it's worth watching tomorrow's model runs. Houston, 34 tomorrow, 68 Tuesday. You are basically done with winter after Monday. Wednesday, 69, Thursday, 65, Friday, 62. The cold front that hits Dallas loses its punch by the time it reaches you. San Antonio, 36 tomorrow, 71 Tuesday. Same warm pattern holds. New Orleans, 29 tomorrow, 56 Tuesday, 63 Wednesday. You've got some cold damage to assess from this morning as freeze, but the weather turns friendly fast. Mobile, 31 tomorrow, 59 Tuesday, 61 Wednesday. Pensacola, 30 tomorrow, 57 Tuesday, 59 Wednesday. Tallahassee, 28 tomorrow, 59 Tuesday, 63 Wednesday. Jacksonville, 31 tomorrow, 61 Tuesday, 65 Wednesday. Orlando, 32 tomorrow, 66 Tuesday, 70 Wednesday. This morning, Iguana situation should resolve quickly as temperatures climb. Tampa, 38 tomorrow, 69 Tuesday, 71 Wednesday. Miami, 42 tomorrow, 73 Tuesday, 75 Wednesday. You are the only major city in the lower 48 that never went below freezing this time. Barely. Over on the East Coast, the pattern is different. The cold doesn't just visit and leave. It settles in. Charleston, South Carolina, 33 tomorrow, 57 Tuesday, but then Wednesday you are back to 46, Thursday 43, Friday 41. Not brutal, but raw and damp. Charlotte, 28 tomorrow, 52 Tuesday, 41 Wednesday, 36 Thursday. Plus, you've got over a foot of snow melting, which means flooding could be an issue Tuesday afternoon when temperatures jump 25 degrees in 6 hours. Raleigh, 30 tomorrow, 54 Tuesday, 43 Wednesday, 37 Thursday. Same melt concerns apply. Richmond, 27 tomorrow, 49 Tuesday, 39 Wednesday, 32 Thursday. You picked up maybe 2 inches from yesterday's system, so less snow melt to deal with in areas to your south. Norfolk, 32 tomorrow, 51 Tuesday, 41 Wednesday, 35 Thursday. Washington, D.C., 24 tomorrow, 44 Tuesday, 36 Wednesday, 28 Thursday. You completely missed yesterday's snow, which honestly might happen again with the weekend system. We'll know more tomorrow. Baltimore, 23 tomorrow, 43 Tuesday, 35 Wednesday, 27 Thursday. Philadelphia, 21 tomorrow, 41 Tuesday, 34 Wednesday, 25 Thursday. And this is where it gets interesting because the weekend system could bring you significant snow Friday night into Saturday. The European model shows 4 to 7 inches possible. GFS shows maybe an inch. Tomorrow's runs will be critical. New York City, 19 tomorrow, 39 Tuesday, 32 Wednesday, 23 Thursday. Same weekend snow uncertainty as Philly. We could be talking about your biggest snow of the winter, or we could be talking about a coating. Check back tomorrow. Hartford, 14 tomorrow, 36 Tuesday, 29 Wednesday, 19 Thursday. New England systems tend to perform better for you than the Mid-Atlantic, so if this weekend storm develops, you in a favored position. Boston, 16 tomorrow, 37 Tuesday, 31 Wednesday, 21 Thursday. The weekend system is critical for you. If it trends south and intensifies off the Carolina coast like the European shows, you could see 8 to 12 inches Saturday. If it stays weak and tracks farther east like the GFS shows, maybe 3 to 4 inches. This is a spread we need to narrow. Portland, Maine, 9 tomorrow, 32 Tuesday, 26 Wednesday, 17 Thursday. You are positioned well for any coastal development over the weekend. Providence, 15 tomorrow, 36 Tuesday, 30 tomorrow, 20 Thursday. Now let me shift west because there's a completely different pattern setting up. Buffalo, you are at 10 tomorrow, 25 tomorrow afternoon. Tuesday brings 33 degrees, then Wednesday you drop to 18, Thursday to 13. Lake effect snow picks up Thursday night through Saturday. This could be measured in feet for some locations south of the city. Orchard Park, Hamburg, you know the drill. Narrow bands, heavy rates, localized huge totals. Rochester, 12 tomorrow, 26 tomorrow afternoon, 34 Tuesday, 20 Wednesday, 15 Thursday. Less lake effect than Buffalo typically, but you'll get some Friday night. Syracuse, 8 tomorrow, 23 tomorrow afternoon, 31 Tuesday, 19 Wednesday, 14 Thursday. You repositioned for lake effect off Ontario Thursday through Saturday. Could be substantial. Pittsburgh, 22 tomorrow, 34 tomorrow afternoon, 41 Tuesday, 25 Wednesday, 19 Thursday. You typically don to get heavy lake effect, but enhanced snow is possible Wednesday night from that weak system moving through the Ohio Valley. Cincinnati, 18 tomorrow, 37 tomorrow afternoon, 43 Tuesday, 24 Wednesday, 19 Thursday. Louisville, 23 tomorrow, 39 tomorrow afternoon, 46 Tuesday, 28 Wednesday, 23 Thursday. Let me talk about the Midwest because you're looking at multiple rounds of snow between now and next weekend. Madison, Wisconsin, -3 tomorrow morning, 9 tomorrow afternoon. Tuesday, you get to 27, Wednesday back to 10, Thursday to 4. Friday morning, snow develops, and this looks like it could be a 4 to 8 inch event for southern Wisconsin. Maybe more if the system trends slower, which it might. Tomorrow, we'll have better snow maps for you. Green Bay, -7 tomorrow morning, 5 tomorrow afternoon, 23 Tuesday, 6 Wednesday, 0 Thursday. Friday's snow system hits you too, but probably 3 to 6 inches less than Madison sees. Des Moines, 0 tomorrow morning, 13 tomorrow afternoon. 34 Tuesday, 16 Wednesday, 8 Thursday. You are in between systems all week. Maybe light snow Monday night, an inch or two. Light snow Wednesday, another inch or two. Then Friday's system probably clips you for 2 to 4 inches. Omaha, 3 tomorrow morning, 18 tomorrow afternoon. 37 Tuesday, 22 Wednesday, 12 Thursday. Similar to Des Moines, you are marginal for several systems without getting the big hit from any single one. Sioux Falls, -8 tomorrow morning, 8 tomorrow afternoon. 29 Tuesday, 12 Wednesday, -2 Thursday. Snow Monday into Tuesday, maybe 3 to 5 inches. Light snow Wednesday. Heavier snow possible Friday, 3 to 6 inches. Rapid City, you actually warming up. 16 tomorrow, 38 tomorrow afternoon. 47 Tuesday, 41 Wednesday, 36 Thursday. The ridge builds over the Rockies and you benefit. Denver, 23 tomorrow, 46 tomorrow afternoon. 53 Tuesday, 51 Wednesday, 48 Thursday. Well above average. You're done with your cold until late February at the earliest. Cheyenne, 19 tomorrow, 42 tomorrow afternoon, 49 Tuesday, 47 Wednesday, 44 Thursday. Albuquerque, 29 tomorrow, 53 tomorrow afternoon, 59 Tuesday, 58 Wednesday, 56 Thursday. Salt Lake City, 28 tomorrow, 41 tomorrow afternoon, 44 Tuesday, 43 Wednesday, 41 Thursday. Boise, 31 tomorrow, 44 tomorrow afternoon, 49 Tuesday, 51 Wednesday, 48 Thursday. Portland, Oregon, 44 tomorrow, 52 tomorrow afternoon, 56 Tuesday, 54 Wednesday, 53 Thursday. Dry pattern continues. The ridge keeps storms away from the Pacific Northwest through at least next weekend. Seattle, 43 tomorrow, 50 tomorrow afternoon, 53 Tuesday, 52 Wednesday, 50 Thursday. same story. Spokane, 29 tomorrow, 39 tomorrow afternoon. 42 Tuesday, 40 Wednesday, 37 Thursday. Over in California, the dry pattern is becoming concerning. San Francisco, 52 tomorrow, 61 tomorrow afternoon, 64 Tuesday, 63 Wednesday, 62 Thursday. Still no rain in the extended forecast. Los Angeles, 55 tomorrow, 69 tomorrow afternoon, 72 Tuesday, 71 Wednesday, 70 Thursday. San Diego, 57 tomorrow, 68 tomorrow afternoon, 70 Tuesday, 69 Wednesday, 68 Thursday. Sacramento, 47 tomorrow, 60 tomorrow afternoon, 64 Tuesday, 63 Wednesday, 61 Thursday. Reno, 32 tomorrow, 49 tomorrow afternoon, 53 Tuesday, 52 Wednesday, 50 Thursday. Las Vegas, 49 tomorrow, 65 tomorrow afternoon, 68 Tuesday, 67 Wednesday, 66 Thursday. Phoenix, 52 tomorrow, 72 tomorrow afternoon, 76 Tuesday, 75 Wednesday, 74 Thursday. Tucson, 47 tomorrow, 71 tomorrow afternoon, 76 Tuesday, 75 Wednesday, 74 Thursday. I want to spend a minute on what's happening in the atmosphere because it explains why this pattern is so persistent. We have a ridge, a dome of high pressure, parked over the western third of the country. When you have a ridge in the west, you almost always get a trough, a dip in the jet stream in the east. That's what we're seeing now, and it is what we'll continue to see through at least the middle of February. That trough allows Arctic air to spill south. The ridge blocks Pacific moisture from reaching California and keeps the cold locked up in Canada from reaching the Rockies. This is a classic winter pattern for the lower 48. It's not unusual. What's unusual is how deep the trough has been and how long it's persisting. We're now at 5.5 weeks of this basic pattern. That S getting into the upper end of how long these patterns typically hold. They do eventually break down. The question is when and what triggers it. There's increasing signal in the long-range models that something called a sudden stratospheric warming event might occur around mid-February. This happens in the stratosphere, way above where normal weather occurs. The polar vortex, which is a circulation of extremely cold air around the North Pole in the stratosphere, can get disrupted. When that happens, the vortex can split or displace, and that sometimes leads to significant cold air outbreaks in the mid-latitudes. That means us. Is this guaranteed? No. Am I certain it'll happen? No. Should you be aware it's possible? Yes. The models have been consistently showing this potential for about a week now, which increases my confidence that something is going to happen up in the stratosphere. What exactly that means for our weather down here at the surface is still unclear. We could see an even more significant Arctic blast around February 15th through the 25th, or the impacts could be minimal. We'll know more next week when we can see how this develops. Back to the shorter term. Let me walk through the snow potential day by day, because there are 5 separate chances over the next 7 days. Monday night into Tuesday morning, light snow develops across North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, northern Missouri, and northern Illinois. We're talking 1 to 3 inches for most areas. Nothing major, but roads could be slippery Tuesday morning commute in Fargo, Sioux Falls, Des Moines, Omaha, and the northern Chicago suburbs. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, a weak low-pressure system crosses the Ohio Valley. This brings light to occasionally moderate snow to southern Illinois, southern Indiana, southern Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. Most areas see 1 to 3 inches. A few spots, particularly in the higher elevations of West Virginia, could approach 4 or 5 inches if the system trends a bit stronger. Louisville, Evansville, Indianapolis, Columbus, Charleston, West Virginia, you are looking at a coating to 2 inches most likely. Not a major event, but enough to create some issues Wednesday morning. Wednesday night, there's a lingering area of moisture in the Carolinas that could bring additional light snow to the mountains of North Carolina and into Virginia. This is very low confidence, very light, and very dependent on how much moisture actually hangs back. Most likely outcome is flurries to maybe an inch in the highest elevations, but I'm mentioning it because if you are in Asheville or Boone or Roanoke and you see snow Wednesday night, that's why. Thursday looks quiet. This is the calm before the storm. Use Thursday to prepare because Friday gets active. Friday, 2 separate Alberta Clipper systems move out of Canada. One crosses Minnesota and Wisconsin. The other crosses the Great Lakes. If these phase together, meaning they merge into one stronger system, we could be looking at a significant snow event for the upper Midwest, Great Lakes, and potentially the Northeast Friday into Saturday. If they stay separate, we re-looking at two lighter events, one for Minnesota and Wisconsin with 3 to 6 inches, and another for Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York with 3 to 6 inches. The European model shows them phasing. That would give Madison, Milwaukee, and Chicago 6 to 10 inches Friday into Saturday. It would give Grand Rapids, Detroit, Cleveland, and Buffalo another round of significant snow Saturday. And it would give Pittsburgh, Albany, and potentially Boston substantial snow Saturday night into Sunday. The GFS model keeps them separate. That limits totals to the 3 to 6 inch range and keeps the heaviest snow confined to a narrower area. Which is right, tomorrow we'll have a much better idea. This is the kind of situation where one model run can shift the forecast significantly. Make sure you rechecking back tomorrow, because if you anywhere from Minnesota through Wisconsin, through Michigan, through Ohio, through Pennsylvania, through New York, through New England, this weekend system determines whether you are shoveling 3 inches or 10 inches. After this weekend system, we get into even more uncertainty. There are signals that yet another system could develop around February 9th or 10th. That S still 8 or 9 days out, which is too far for specifics. But just be aware that the active pattern continues. We're not shifting into a quiet period anytime soon. Let me touch on the temperature departures, because seeing the numbers is one thing, but understanding how unusual they are matters too. Right now, today, most of the East Coast is running 20 to 30 degrees below average. Orlando should be 71 degrees for a high temperature in early February. Today, S high will be 54. That S 17 degrees below average. Charlotte should be 52. Today will be 38, 14 degrees below average. By Tuesday, the cold retreats significantly across the South. Departures drop to near average or even slightly above, but the Ohio Valley, Great Lakes, and Northeast stay cold. Chicago should be 34 on Tuesday, ULB 27, 7 degrees below average. Boston should be 40 on Tuesday. You will be 37. That is close to average. Wednesday, the next cold blast arrives. Departures increase again. Louisville drops to 15 to 20 degrees below average. Indianapolis, 20 degrees below average. Columbus, 20 degrees below average. By Thursday and Friday, the departures become extreme again for the northern tier. Minneapolis, 25 to 30 degrees below average. Milwaukee, 20 to 25 degrees below average. Chicago, 15 to 20 below average. This is the part where I need to be honest with you. I am giving you these specific numbers, these specific cities, these specific temperature progressions, but forecasting 5 to 7 days out has inherent uncertainty. Models change, systems speed up or slow down, temperatures can vary by 5 to 10 degrees from what I am telling you now. What I am confident about is the pattern. Multiple cold shots, multiple snow chances, an active period that continues through at least mid-February. The specifics, the exact temperatures, the exact snow totals, those will get refined with each passing day. That's why it is so important you are coming back tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll have updated model data, I'll have better clarity on the weekend snow system, I'll have refined temperatures. And based on what UV told me in the comments about where you are located, I can give you more personalized information. If you haven't dropped your location in the comments yet, do it now. City and state. I read through them, and tomorrow's video incorporates what I am seeing. If I am seeing a lot of people from Milwaukee asking about snow, I spend more time on Milwaukee's forecast. If I am seeing a lot of people from Charlotte asking about flooding from snowmelt, I address that specifically. Let me talk about one city I haven't mentioned yet that deserves attention. Anchorage, Alaska. You are at 31 tomorrow, 34 Tuesday, 33 Wednesday, 31 Thursday. Wait, those are your highs? No. Those are your lows. Your highs are 37 tomorrow, 39 Tuesday, 38 Wednesday, 37 Thursday. You are warmer than Minneapolis. You were warmer than International Falls. You are as warm as Denver has been recently. This is because the ridge isn't just over the western lower 48. It extends up into Alaska. So while the rest of the country deals with Arctic air, the Arctic is relatively mild. Fairbanks, you are at minus 18 tomorrow morning, minus 6 tomorrow afternoon, minus 12 Tuesday morning, minus 1 Tuesday afternoon. That is actually close to average for you this time of year. Back to the lower 48, let me hit some cities I might have missed or that need updates based on the 5-day forecast. Billings, Montana, 20 tomorrow, 39 tomorrow afternoon, 46 Tuesday, 43 Wednesday, 39 Thursday. Bismarck, North Dakota, -11 tomorrow morning, 5 tomorrow afternoon. 24 Tuesday, 8 Wednesday, -4 Thursday. Snow Monday night, 2 to 4 inches. Duluth, -13 tomorrow morning, -1 tomorrow afternoon. 19 Tuesday, 2 Wednesday, -8 Thursday. Lake effect snow, possible off Superior Thursday night through Saturday, but it'll be light, 1 to 3 inches most likely. Marquette, Michigan, you are in a different category for lake effect. 3 tomorrow, 18 tomorrow afternoon. 28 Tuesday, 14 Wednesday, 8 Thursday. Thursday night through Saturday, you could see significant lake effect off Superior. We re-talking 6 to 12 inches easily, potentially more in the favored zones south of the city. Traverse City, 5 tomorrow, 20 tomorrow afternoon, 29 Tuesday, 16 Wednesday, 10 Thursday. Lake effect off Michigan Thursday through Saturday, 3 to 8 inches likely. Alpena, 4 tomorrow, 19 tomorrow afternoon, 27 Tuesday, 15 Wednesday, 9 Thursday. Let me also update some cities in Appalachia because the terrain there complicates forecasts. Knoxville, 26 tomorrow, 49 Tuesday, 44 Wednesday, 39 Thursday. You are on the edge of systems all week. Lexington, 19 tomorrow, 40 Tuesday, 31 Wednesday, 25 Thursday. Wednesday's weak system could bring you 2 to 3 inches of snow. Charleston, West Virginia, 24 tomorrow, 41 Tuesday, 33 Wednesday, 27 Thursday. Same Wednesday system brings 3 to 5 inches possible. Huntington, West Virginia, 22 tomorrow, 40 Tuesday, 31 Wednesday, 25 Thursday. Bluefield, West Virginia. Up in the mountains, 20 tomorrow, 38 Tuesday, 30 Wednesday, 23 Thursday. Wednesday's system could bring 4 to 6 inches given your elevation. Asheville, North Carolina. 25 tomorrow, 49 Tuesday, 41 Wednesday, 35 Thursday. UV got 18 inches of snow on the ground, in some spots melting Tuesday, which means flooding is a real concern. And I need to mention the ice situation because it is easy to forget about ice when we refocused on snow and cold, but ice is often more dangerous than either. Any location that sees temperatures hovering right around freezing with precipitation is at risk. That is going to be an issue Tuesday in parts of the Ohio Valley where we have snowmelt and rain, potentially refreezing Tuesday night as temperatures drop again Wednesday. It's also a concern Thursday night in parts of Texas and Oklahoma where that cold front arrives. If we get any precipitation, and there are some signals we might, temperatures will be marginal. Dallas, Oklahoma City, Little Rock, you need to watch Thursday night's forecast very closely tomorrow and Wednesday. Ice storms in Texas are no joke. They shut down entire metropolitan areas. I am not forecasting an ice storm right now. I am saying the ingredients are there for one to potentially develop, and we need to monitor it. Check back tomorrow. Before I wrap up, I want to acknowledge what you are all feeling. This has been a relentless winter for a lot of you. The Midwest has been cold since mid-December. The Northeast has dealt with multiple snowstorms. The South just experienced something a lot of you have never seen before, genuine Arctic cold reaching the Gulf Coast. You are tired of it. I get it. February is usually when people start looking forward to spring, not when they re-preparing for more winter storms and more Arctic air. But February is historically one of the snowiest months for the northern half of the country. It's when we often see the biggest snow events of the winter, so while it's exhausting, it's also not abnormal. The pattern will eventually break. These ridges and troughs don't to last forever. When it breaks, we'll shift into a different pattern, and hopefully that different pattern is milder and quieter. But right now, the signals suggest we re-locked into this active, cold pattern through at least the middle of the month. So here's what you need to do. Tonight, before you go to bed, check on your pipes. Make sure your heat is working. If you've got outdoor animals, make sure they've got shelter and water. If you need to drive tomorrow morning, give yourself extra time because a lot of places will have ice on the roads from this morning as cold, even if it warms up this afternoon. Tomorrow, watch the forecast for Tuesday as warm up and Wednesday as cool down. That temperature swing is going to cause problems in some areas. And watch for updates on the weekend snow system because that's the next big question mark. Come back tomorrow because I'll have updated snowfall maps for the weekend system. I'll have refined temperatures. I'll have better clarity on that potential ice situation in Texas and Oklahoma. And I'll have started to incorporate some of the longer range signals about that mid-February cold blast. Your comments matter. When you tell me where you were located, when you ask specific questions, that helps me tailor tomorrow's forecast. I can respond to every single comment, but I read through them and I use that information to make the next video more useful for you. We all in this winter together. Some of you are buried under snow. Some of you are dealing with cold you are not equipped for. Some of you are watching your heating bills climb. I understand it's difficult. But knowledge is power. Understanding what's coming, when it's coming, and why it's coming helps you prepare. That's what we are doing here. Tomorrow's video will be up by 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If anything major changes overnight in the models, I might put out an update earlier, but plan on 2 p.m. I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for being part of this community.